Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to a Division 2 video. Today we're gonna touch on how to farm your seasonal XP if you're not level 100 yet. And why do we want to do that? Because on the 19th, yes sir, the Lexington is coming back. And that will be connected to the stretch goals. Stretch goals are 10 extra caches that will refresh after level 100. So they are level 101 until level 110. That's why you want to push yourself to that level 100 right now, and we have that 5 times XP event active. So let's get over all of the ways to get your seasonal XP in, how you can boost yourself a little bit, and what my favorite way is to get them. If we open up our map, we go to projects, we'll see that we have a bunch of projects available for us that will give us some seasonal XP all the way up to 1200. This XP gets boosted because I have a 20% extra XP value from owning the premium season pass and having the seasonal modifiers active. So make sure that you at least run those modifiers. If you don't have the premium track, you can still get that 1100 XP for your season in. Every level in the season requires you to get 1000 seasonal points, so these projects are definitely something to look out for, but it's not the fastest way to get your XP in. And if you have multiple characters, make sure to jump over to those characters as well and do the projects, especially the donating resources one, as this can give you at max 1200 seasonal XP. If you do that 4 times, that's 4800 seasonal XP, almost 5 levels, by just donating materials. If you go into multiple characters, you will probably walk up to that you have a food and or a water problem. Food and water are pretty easy to find within the map, but this is the spot I would recommend to go for water. You can just clean out 11 to 12 barrels of water, gaining up to that 200 to 250 water. And close by to the best water spot on the map, there is the best food spot as well. You can clean out again like 8 or 9 food boxes, giving you around that 200 food. And if you only need like 40-ish food, travel to the safe house, walk out of the safe house, you can jump out of the window, and outside the building you can find 2 food boxes as well that will give you around that 40 food if you're just looking for a little small batch. And then of course, what is the best way to rank up your seasonal XP? By just playing the game. Just play the game. Straight up, but I'm gonna be honest with you, if you just play the game, you will rack up seasonal XP. Everything within the game will give you a certain amount of seasonal XP, but there are of course combinations you can go for. And what are those combinations? Yes sir, it's all about the seasonal priority objectives. When we open up our season, we go to priority objectives. You will see 3 different cards that will offer you some random stuff to do in the game, in PvP, in a mission, in whatever it is, open world. Everything has something to offer for you, and you can re-roll this if needed. What you want to focus on are missions and strongholds, because it's all about the completion reward. The XP that you see on top, that is the XP that you will gain for your season. So let's take a mission for example. If we got that mission, we got a certain seasonal XP. Whenever you play that mission, you can play it on any difficulty that you like. Normal, hard, challenging, heroic, master, legendary, whatever you want to go for, you can go for it. This is just the completion reward, as this seasonal XP value won't change when you play on a lower difficulty. The higher you go in difficulty, the completion reward of the mission will be higher, and that's how you can kind of find your way through it. Even if you want to just run through Lincoln constantly, because you know you can run through that in 5 to 8 or 10 to 15 minutes and gaining that extra seasonal XP. Make sure that you try to connect the priority objectives. You can definitely go for some open world stuff as well. The only one that I would recommend staying away from is activities. Activities will always be a game mode. Usually it's pretty fun to use your priority objectives to get into these game modes, but if we want to rank up some seasonal XP, especially fast, the game modes are a no-go. So I would recommend to just skip over the activities. You can reroll 3 times whenever you complete one of the priority objectives. It will fill the bar again, but this seasonal XP will always be there, doesn't matter what you do. So overall, you don't have to reroll that much. And the open world can do a lot for you as well. Just running around in West Potomac Park around this Washington Monument control point, it is hella fast. You can get tons of seasonal XP, but then try still to combine it with the priority objectives. Those priority objectives are such a huge boost, and that's why we would always recommend to farm for strongholds and or missions to get your seasonal XP up. And then of course, make sure to use your seasonal modifiers and or get a 10% boost as well if you own the premium track. But if you, for example, don't like to play with the seasonal modifiers, there's a little trick to still get that 11 or 1200 seasonal XP in, and it's just activating it right before the project will be finished. This will still give you that extra 10% boost of the seasonal modifiers. You might have to play the last objective or the last part of the objective with the modifiers active, but this will give you that extra 10%. But then you don't have to play throughout the whole mission and or throughout the whole project with the seasonal modifiers active. I would recommend doing so. It is a lot of fun to play with, and again, it boosts your seasonal XP. And that's pretty much it. A little bit more detailed video diving into the seasonal XP, as we have a lot of new and or returning players, and everybody and their mom wants that Lexington that will be activated after level 100 on the 19th of this month. Hit me up in the comments down below if I missed anything. Do you think there are better ways to gain your seasonal XP? I would love to hear in the comments down below how you were doing it. But that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Like the video if you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form. And of course, if you're new here and or you want to be updated about the Division 2, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.